Hello everyone and welcome back to Microbial Concepts. So today we are going to discuss some Viva questions related to disinfection. Okay, already a video is uploaded on my channel for sterilization. Okay, the theory part and Viva questions on sterilization as well. Okay, even a video is uploaded separately for the theory part of disinfection in microbiology. Okay, so let's start with today's video. So generally in competitive exams you may get these MCQs or even in your Vivas. Okay, so the title is Viva questions on disinfection. So let's start. So something that inhibits the growth of bacteria but does not kill them, what is the term? Okay, for this particular statement or the description. So bacteriostatic is what means that this is the chemical or any we can say drug which inhibits the growth of bacteria but it will not kill them. Okay, whereas bactericidal is one which kills the bacteria, right? The next is alcohol that is used on skin is a type of. Okay, so before giving short of antibiotic or say any drug or even vaccines, most of the times you observe that nurse they use a cotton swab with alcohol to disinfect your skin. Okay, so the alcohol is what it acts as a disinfectant. So when antiseptic and disinfectant is compared, antiseptics are generally what? So antiseptics are actually less toxic than disinfectants. Okay, so don't get confused, antiseptics are less toxic as compared to disinfectants. Okay, then next is phenol coefficient indicates what? Efficiency of disinfectant, dilution of disinfectant, purity or quantity. So actually the phenol coefficient, it determines or it indicates the efficiency of your disinfectant. Okay, so a disinfectant which has to be tested is compared with phenol. Okay, and depending on the results and calculations, the efficacy, sorry, not efficiency, efficacy of your disinfectant is determined. Okay, then which of the following was the first widely used antiseptic and disinfectant? So it was phenol. Okay, and later it was banned because phenol is very corrosive. Okay, and it had some side effects. Okay, so in initial times or when you will study this in the history of microbiology, you will study that phenol was used by Lister, and later on it was banned because it has some poisonous corrosive properties. Then next question is a chemical which is used for disinfection of water supplies. So that is chlorine. It is widely used for disinfection of water. Okay, then aldehydes which are most powerful disinfectants. So the options are formaldehyde and glutaraldehyde, chloroform, phenol, ethylene oxide. So aldehydes here are formaldehyde and glutaraldehyde, and actually they are most powerful disinfectants from aldehyde group. Okay, we are talking here about the aldehyde group only. The next is which of the following is used as antimicrobial cleanser? Okay, antimicrobial cleanser to clear the skin before surgery. So that is chlorhexidine. Okay, diazepam, then miglitol and lorazepam. These are not the correct options. The correct option is chlorhexidine is used as antimicrobial cleanser to clean the skin side before surgery. Then disinfectants are what? Bacteriostatic, bactericidal, fungicidal or bacterial cultures. So actually disinfectants are bactericidal. Okay. Then Dettol, then Savlon, then Lysol are the commercial products which are available in market and we use them in our day-to-day life, right? So Dettol is a brand name of which disinfectant? So Dettol has chlorxylenol. Okay, and you can see here it is a antiseptic and disinfectant. Okay, then in case of Savlon, Savlon is a brand name of citramide. You can see that in the given image here the contents are written. Okay, so if you have an option of chlorhexidine and citramide, then you have to tick mark that particular option. Okay, here only citramide is mentioned, So the correct answer is citramide. Savlon is a brand name of citramide, and Dettol is a brand name of chlorxylenol. Then Lysol is a brand name of. So Lysol has benzalkonium chloride. Okay, benzalkonium chloride is the disinfectant which is used in Lysol. Then what is meaning of asepsis? Contamination, absence of contamination, infection, or none of the above. So asepsis means absence of contamination. Okay. Similar term you will get confused with is sepsis. So sepsis is, or even septic is, contamination or the presence of microbes. Okay. So here uh, the option is absence of microbes, sorry, absence of contamination. Other option you may have is absence of microbes. Okay. Then UV passes through. So we use UV lamps in our laminar airflow or biosafety cabinets. So UV passes through quartz and not through glass or wood or plastic. Okay, the correct option is quartz. Which of the following is not a physical method for disinfection? Okay, so the other three are, that is pasteurization, UV rays, and boiling. These are physical methods for disinfection, and the option of moist heat is the correct answer here, but it is not the correct option or correct method which comes under physical disinfection, physical method for disinfection. Okay, so the correct answer is moist heat. It is not a physical method for disinfection. The next, which wavelength of UV light provides maximum germicidal action? So the wavelength of 253.7 nanometers, it provides maximum germicidal action. Okay. Then aldehyde group of disinfectant, they act by denaturing what? So the mode of action of aldehydes in disinfect as a disinfectant is they denature proteins and nucleic acids. Then halogen group of disinfectants, they act by causing damage to enzymes. Okay, the mode of action of these all groups of disinfectants is different and you need to remember them. Don't get confused. Don't mark the incorrect answer. You will lose your marks. This is very basic and easy to remember. So have your concepts clear. Then surfactants are known to disrupt what? So surfactants, they disrupt cell membrane of bacteria. Okay. Then what is the ideal condition of boiling? So ideal condition of boiling is, this is very basic, that is 100 degrees Celsius for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Then next is 70% IPA denatures what? So 70% IPA is isopropyl alcohol, which we use in our microbiology labs to wipe out our tables or working tables or laminar airflow. Okay, or even sometimes to disinfect our hands. So the IPA, that is 70% IPA, it denatures cell wall proteins of microbes. Okay. The next is type of UV lamp used in LAF and biosafety cabinets, that is LAF or BSC. So we use UVC type of UV lamp. Okay. Then why 70% IPA is preferred over methanol? So the reason is methanol is very toxic and it gets absorbed in our skin. Okay, and to avoid side effects by using methanol in your practicals or during your microbiology work is that you don't want to get your skin damage, or you don't want to have other side effects. So it is safer side. We use 70% IPA, and yes, it has very good properties and it helps to disinfect. Okay, so 70% IPA is preferred over methanol. So we have covered some 13 to 15 questions, I guess, for disinfection, and I hope that you like my video, and thank you for watching. So do like, share, and subscribe my channel, and also recommend my channel and my videos to your friends as well, and keep supporting. Thank you.